Hey, this is Jeremy, and it's time to talk about sentimental value. All right, sentimental value. This was the first movie I saw last night at the FNC, the Festival du Nouveau Cinéma in Montreal. I've been looking forward to this one since it premiered at Cannes. I love this director, Joachim Trier. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. So this film stars Renate Reinsve, who was also in his previous film, The Worst Person in the World, from 2021. And Stellan Skarsgård, the legendary actor, as well as Elle Fanning and a newcomer called Inga Ipsdotter Lilias, who is great. As well as smaller roles for American actors Corey Michael Smith and Catherine Cohen, who are really great in the little screen time they have. So the film won the grand prize at Cannes. During Cannes, it felt like it was maybe going to win the Palme d'Or, but it didn't. And the film is about a family and also, weirdly, a house. The mother has just died, and then it's the two daughters. The father is a filmmaker, played by Stellan Skarsgård, and then the Renate character is an actress. And the other daughter acted in one of the father's earlier films when she was a kid, but then stopped acting after that. And basically, they kind of reunite at the funeral for the mother, and then they're trying to decide what they're going to do with the house. And then turns out the father has written a new movie. He hasn't directed a movie in like 15 years. And he wants his daughter to star in it. She says no for reasons that we don't really know at the beginning of the movie. And then he asked an American actress that he met at a festival played by Elle Fanning if she would like to star in it, and she says yes. So basically the movie is just these people going about their lives. We find out more about the relationship between the daughters and the father, but also between the daughters themselves. And then we find out a little bit about Elle Fanning's character as well. I won't spoil the ending, but I didn't... No, I guess I saw it coming. There's some things that, like, we don't really find out. Like, we don't get much information about why the relationship is so strained between Renate and Stellan. I mean, we kind of do. It has to do with his work and stuff, but like, I thought there might have been another big reveal at the end, like a reason why the relationship is so shitty. But yeah, the film there's some flashbacks to earlier generations of the family living in the same house. But other than that, the story is told chronologically. I have to say, I like the movie. But I think I prefer his last movie, The Worst Person in the World, which I haven't seen since it came out. So like, I can't really remember like the story so much, but I just remember the feeling that like I was exhilarated when I left. This, I was kind of like, like I didn't, a lot of people that I saw it with, they cried, they were super emotional, but I wasn't. I don't know. I think every time you kind of fell into like emotion, then it would cut to another scene, and then it was these weird, like, not weird, but just like these blackouts for like a few seconds between scenes sometimes. And it was kind of annoying. It kind of like took you out of the movie a little bit. Also, another thing, I mean, the movie there's some English portions because of the American actress, but it's mostly in Norwegian. And the subtitles of the screening that I saw were in French, and I don't know why, and this is kind of stupid, but I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if the subtitles were in English. I can't really say, but I have that feeling. Anyway, it's fun. Cinematography looks great. Editing is great. All the performances are amazing. And the script as well, as per usual with his movies. But I don't know, maybe I need to see it again, but like I was super excited for it because I assumed that it was going to end up in my top 10 of 2025. And I feel like maybe it won't. So I guess that's a little disappointing. Who knows? There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen yet, so we'll see. That being said, ever since it premiered at Cannes, there's been a lot of talk about like how many Oscar nominations it's gonna get. Like, is all the cast gonna get in, or is it gonna get Best Picture or screenplay or director even? Which all of that could happen, but I can also kind of see a world where this doesn't get any nominations and it just gets like international film. Um, because while everyone's good, like none of it is like juicy. So I don't know. Perhaps Stellan like would get Best Supporting Actor because he's a legend and he's never gotten a nomination ever. But in terms of like lead actress, like Renate, like she's great, but I don't know if this is enough to like get her in. Elle Fanning, I don't know, and then certainly not the other sister, Inga, who's also great, who's better than Elle Fanning actually, but I don't know, she's like a newcomer. I think the film would need to get in a lot of categories for her to be able to slide into Best Supporting Actress. That being said, I would love if it was in Best Picture and in Best Screenplay, maybe even Director. But I don't know. Like for me, I'm not sure that's gonna 100% happen right now. Otherwise, obviously, if you liked his last movies, definitely check this out. You're gonna enjoy it. I still gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd because for me, 4 stars is it's good and I would enjoy watching it again, as opposed to 5 stars, which is like it's a masterpiece. So yeah, maybe my expectations were too high, maybe. So I think I should check it out again. Otherwise, a nice start to the festival. I'm excited. I'm seeing something else this afternoon and a bunch of movies every day this week. So I will be back with those reviews. See ya.
Very difficult person.